a very, very highly skilled player. Tim, these guys have just been absolutely battling it back and forth. It's been I'd say probably the last 6 or 7 innings, if you would, for APA all-purpose. You know, an inning in APA is where the two players have cycled through a round of shots. They have just been battling it out, and Greg right here just got enough separation to go ahead and get that 3-ball sunk. Should be able to close out the 8-ball here. Keyword there, should. But definitely a very, very nice defensive battle here for these guys. And there we go. We got Greg takes that match. He will be up 2-0. We'll get that score updated for you here in just a moment. Sorry to our Facebook live followers. We did have a little bit of a technical difficulty with it, but we are back in business. We appreciate you guys looking at us and watching on YouTube. Do appreciate the follows. Q Sports Studios, one of the main streamers for billiard play here in not only Jacksonville but the state of Florida. Really, Jesse runs a really good stream, minus the difficulty sometimes with the internet signal. Almost hopped that cue ball off the table, but luckily got it to sit and just stay right there in the pocket. But definitely appreciate you guys joining and watching. Appreciate the shares, the likes, the follows.
Yeah, that we do indeed. And, that was such a brilliant little back and forth that I got to see a little bit of it while I was talking to one of the other players a moment ago.
Yeah.
It's funny, I didn't recognize him when he played against Logan at first, even though I should have recognized the name. But the gentleman right down there, Robert, his team was in the semifinals, or in the finals, I'm sorry, with my team, Joe Alessandrini, a couple of us here, and we beat out his team to win and be able to go to Vegas. Now, here's the funny part. I had an epic shot. My cue ball was literally bottom middle of the table. My opponent's ball was in front of me, and the 8-ball was against the far back rail. And I kicked at the 8-ball and drained it right into the pocket.
Nice.
So much so that was such an epic shot that he literally looked at me. He was like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "You had that epic match." And I looked at him. I was like, "Yeah." And then Joe almost lost against you, and all he needed to do, he didn't have to win any particular way. He just had
the gentleman in the black and red shirt?
The kind of plaid right there talking to Justin.
Okay.
Yeah, Robert. And Joe almost kept us from, I don't want to say he kept us from going to Vegas. It's a team fight, but literally it just came down to him having to get, if I remember correctly, it was one rack or something like that. He didn't have to get a hill or something. It was just something silly. And Robert took it to him, dude. He was demolishing Joe. And it wasn't even like Joe was playing bad. It's just Joe missed small, and then Robert wouldn't give him another chance at the table. There was so few innings. There was probably maybe 11 innings amongst 5 full racks, maybe 6 racks. It was ridiculous. But it's so funny. He literally remembered the guy that I played. He's like, "Yeah," he's still on my team over there at Blinded Billiards. I was like, "Please do tell him I said hi and everything." But it was such a shot for the ages that I'll never forget in my APA career.
Kind of makes you feel good when somebody else remembers it, you know?
It definitely does, because I wasn't going to bring it up because, A, it's been a super long time ago now. But B, also, why be like, "Oh, I was
going to take it."
Yeah, but don't be like, "Oh, I was the one that beat you. Ha ha ha. Do you remember me?" Nah, that's no way to.
Poor sportsmanship.
Yeah. But I just wanted to be like, "Hey, good to see you."
Yeah. Looks like we've picked up a couple viewers. Appreciate you guys joining us. Again, we're located here at QBALL Billiards in Jacksonville, Florida. Great family atmosphere here. We shoot on diamonds at this pool hall. If you know a diamond table, you know that they've got some very tight and narrow pockets. So definitely can help you increase or improve on your shot. These tables can be very rewarding and can also kind of beat you up at times too. So
okay, they definitely can.
Tim and myself here, we both play APA, obviously, and we both play here on Wednesday nights. Tim just recently took over a previously newly formed team for last session.
Yeah. Maximum English.
Maximum English
Maximum.
at a QBALL. And, you know, the way that your team has responded, you know, because some of your, I think you have, what, 4 or 5 players? Or 3 or 4 that were on the team last session.
Yep.
That you've kind of, I'll say, inherited.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and then you picked up a gentleman by the name of Carlos, who very good shot.
Oh, phenomenal, yeah.
You know, and they just, you know, it looks like they've really just kind of ran with your ideas. And just like you said earlier, you've had a few of your players here recently move up a rank.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been such a blessing. It's really cool.
It's almost kind of, it can be a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
you just, sometimes you just have those players that rank up, that sneak up on you, and it's a challenge to get the 23 rule. But you know, you celebrate the wins and you just keep building that team up. So I'm glad to hear it for you and your team. I know
Appreciate it,
we had
brother.
Josh, hey buddy, welcome back.
He says, I'm back.
Insert poltergeist gift. Nice. Epic. But you know, I know we did talk a little bit about joining teams together and
Yep.
just kind of taking the pool hall down.
Take it by storm.
But you know, we decided to spare them a little bit.
Yep. They
And,
they were putting a new rule in the bylaws,
Yeah.
or
yeah.
it just wasn't allowed.
Yeah, I think it's a bylaw. John and Tim can't be on the
Yep.
same team
Yep,
together.
Nope.
Yeah.
Fat head and boar's head.
Yeah,
Can't be that way.
Yeah, there's not enough. I'm surprised we're at the table together here commentating. I mean, I don't know that there's much room around us, but you
No,
know,
there's
hey,
not.
it is
There's
what
not.
it is. So, but Greg with a nice shot on the 9. Played a little bit of bottom there. He's got a good setup for the 11 ball there if he wants it. He's got the 10 in the side as well. Looks like he's going to go for that 10 in the side. Nice defensive shot.
Yeah, we'd like to see that. Now, Greg was, of course, trying to leave his 11 a little bit more tied up with the cue ball. With this, Steven come, you know, down the rail and come back up towards the 8. Just like that, hit a good rail.
Very nice shot.
But it does, you know, buy Steve another turn. Now, you know, because we're got to be very cautious and know your skill set here. If he goes after that 15 and somehow or another rattles that pocket, then he has left a completely open shot for his opponent on that 8 ball to bring it down in the bottom left-hand corner. And guys, do forgive us. We are in a, you know, an active pool hall right now, so that they have the punch-and bag machine and stuff behind me. So if y'all hear some loud noise and stuff, that's what's going on in the background right this moment. Great shot. So very, very happy with how Greg has done this here. This is one of those where, like, I would have questioned myself for a little bit. Again, taking that 15. You know that if you mess it up, you know, it's over. But also, like, he had to do that. That was the run he had to have. Oh, that's a phenomenal leave, though. That is the best of a worst-case scenario right there. That 8 ball does not go past that ball at all. His opponent's fist some luck at it. Now let's see what he can do here. They may end up tying up again and having another epic defensive battle like they just did last rack. You know, you're not quite sure what will happen here. This is really, really tough here. Great shot. Try to take that 8 to that bottom right-hand corner. So a little cross bank action there. I think that was, again, the best call that he really could have made there. Really didn't have a lot of options. Unfortunately, with this shot here, with where Greg's ball is, and kind of leave some where he could be set up really easily on the 8 ball to bring it to that bottom right-hand corner as well. Doesn't have to do nothing special. Just roll it up. I even dare say go rail first like he did. Yep. Great shot. And again, just smooth stroke here. That 8 ball goes all day in that corner pocket. Nothing to do fancy here. You ain't trying to line up for another ball. Great job. Great job. Great out. Good job on Greg. Now he's taking what we're going to call a commanding lead here, getting those 3 racks under his belt. Now they only have 2 more racks left of 8 ball, and then we switch to 9 ball. So maybe 9 ball is Steve's game instead, and he likes it or feels more confident or more comfortable with it, whichever way he would like to call it. We don't know. We don't know Steve or Greg that well personally. So, and folks, for everybody that's watching at home, especially from the Jacksonville APA page or from the YouTube page, please do share those pages out for us. It would mean a lot to us. Share them out to your friends and family. And if for some reason or other you see us go down, because we've been having some strange internet upload situations here as well, dealing with internet speed, please know that we'll be back on stream as soon as possible. And then we still have one more match tonight after this. There is a 10:30 round now. This one did start a little later, so I'd be surprised if we start at 10:30 for some reason or other, unless they just end quickly. But regardless, we will be streaming that. We will be sticking around for that round to make sure that comes live to you guys here. And then we'll be back, I believe it's 10 a.m. tomorrow. 10:30, forgive me, tomorrow is when the first round begins. So we'll be literally every hour and a half, 10:30 noon, 1:33, 4:36, and then 7:30. Now with this matchup here, or with these brackets here, we're going to have 4 males advance, 2 females. So we got 6 total players advancing on here between the brackets. Great shot on the stripe there, top left-hand corner. Has the ability to go and take that next one all the way down. Just got to be cautious over that side pocket. Yeah, likes to jump out from that side pocket. Oh, good try. Very good try. I thought it was still going to kind of bounce in there, but looks like he hit just right on the pocket point, and it just hovered in between those 2 little bumpers right there. Greg back to the table now on solids. Got a lot of things going on here with the solids and with the run out here now. The real issue is, to an extent, those 3 in the top there. We got the 3, 6, and the 7 all kind of clumped up together. So he's going to start working through them. Now, they're not fully clumped up where they can't be worked around. And he may take an opportunity to go and take on it now, or may go after that 5 ball. Honestly, the issue is if you take on that 3, you're going to push the 6 up against the rail. May clutter it a little bit more. I think this and a little drawback is the way I would have went. Or now he could still go after the 4, the 1, get the 1 to go back up there. But I think he's got to start looking at those 3 now sooner than later. And realistically, again, I think maybe like a little slight drawback there to get that. Great shot on the 1. Good speed to lead the cue ball down there. Now he's got to start figuring out how he's gonna tackle these 3 now. I mean, he can do like a little back and forth method with them. He does have that option here. Let's see which one he decides to tackle on first, though. Looks like maybe the 6 ball. Yeah, 6 ball, drew it back. Now, do you take the 7 here? Do you take the 3 here? I think the 7 is the right call. As long as you don't crush it, you shouldn't get right on top of that 3, but should come out. Yeah, come off of that rail a little bit. Have a great shot on the 3 ball. Great job. Good way to go. Well, fourth and back, I should say, not back and forth on that one. He's looking to see what he's going to do about the 8-ball here. Now, he hit a little harder trying to get around, put the 8-ball in the same pocket, and got great shape on it, too, as well. And Greg with another out, up 4-0 here against Steve Weber. Now, we have one more, counted up one more rack to go through 8-ball. And again, from that point forward, we'll be in 9-ball for the rest of the racks. Even if they take it hill, we'll still be on 9-ball for the rest of the racks as well here. Keep in mind in this format, guys, this does work just like Master League, so jump shots are allowed as well. Push is also an option. The only thing that's not on here that's in some other tournaments, normal tournaments that are outside of APA, is just the three foul rule. You're not going to get 3 fouls on your opponent there and force them to lose the rack. You can't keep going back and forth as we just saw earlier in a couple racks ago where they kept playing defense after defense after defense. For that here, if they were able to choke each other up at some point and get 3 consecutive fouls, or 3 fouls, I'm sorry, against their opponent, that gives you the rack instead. All right, came up dry on that break here. We got a little bit of trouble there, a little bit more clustering there towards the top half. You only really got the 1 ball for sure, somewhat of the 2 down here towards the bottom half of the rack here. Looks like he's going for the 1 ball there, like solid's better. Great hit, rolled all the way back. Gives him an option on that 3 ball right away if he wants to go ahead, which I think before your opponent knocks that out of there potentially, I think maybe try to go for it. But then again, would you end up getting stuck because of your opponent's ball? Got to take all that into consideration. Looks like, yeah, going for the 2 in the corner there. Again, guys, I do apologize for the loud punching bag in the back. Thank you, sir.